So this is really fun because we get to do both the power and the product rules. And all our exponents are going to be positive. Woohoo. So when you have something raised to a power, you want to raise each factor to that power. So they kind of went really fast here. I just want to show you that it's to the third. So you do -2 cubed, x squared cubed, y to the fourth cubed, and z cubed cubed. So all of these are the factors found inside here. So -2 cubed is actually -8. And then when you have a power raised to a power, you multiply these two. So you have x to the 6th, y to the 12th, z to the 9th, which is what they have right here. Then you rearrange. So we have, this is actually a -1 times a -8. Then you have x cubed times an x to the 6th. So I'm going to put my x's together, and then I'll put my y's together, y times y to the 12th, and then I'll put the z's together. And you add exponents when you're multiplying, okay? So this is going to be x to the 9th. Don't forget this has an exponent of 1, so y to the 13th. Z to the, I can't read this, is 2, 11th. And negative times a negative is a positive. So that's what they got for their answer. So we have to be really careful. And I'll try to write out some of the things I'm doing in the first problems. So -z squared squared. Because it's negative, you have to think of that as a -1 squared times z squared squared. Then we raise each of these to the third. So 3 cubed, x squared cubed. I'm going to go like that. And then what? Y to the 4th cubed, and then z to the cubed. Okay, so -1 squared is just a +1, and 1 times anything is just that thing, so we actually just don't even need that. Z to the 4th times 3 cubed is 27, x, we multiply to the 6th, y to the 12th, z cubed. So the only ones that are the same are these, so we're going to add 4 and 3 to get z to the 7th. So we need all of this and that written down in our answer. So we have 27, x to the 6th, right arrow, y to the 12th, hit my right arrow, z to the 3rd. Uh-oh. Okay, so, oh, that's because I forgot this z to the 4th. I mean, that should be 7th. I had it right in my answer. I just didn't type it right. Okay, so we know how that works. Get that a lot, don't we? Okay, so then this one, we're going to raise each item to the 2. So 3 squared, x cubed, squared, and then y squared, squared. Then we're going to, oh, we don't have to raise any of these, so we're just going to go 2. I'll just separate them. Might be easier than to rearrange. So we have 3 squared, which is 9, times 2 is 18. This is x to the 6th times x cubed, we add, so x to the 9th. This is y to the 4th times y is y to the 5th. And then we have z squared. Okay, so I'm going to very carefully type this in because it's hard to miss one, then they subtract all those ones. So x to the 9th, right arrow, y to the 5th, right arrow, z squared. Double check. Hopefully I wrote it correctly. Okay, good. Let's do, I'll do one more just for kicks and giggles. Okay, the first one is -3 times x cubed times y squared. So we don't have to raise these to any, but I like separating them. Z squared. Notice I don't separate the negative and the 3 because it's just -1 times a +3 and just easier to write -3. Now I'm squaring all of these. So 2 squared x cubed, whoops, I forgot to put squared, y squared, and z squared. Okay, so -3. Oh, 2 squared is 4, so -3 times 4 is a -12. X cubed, this is x to the 6th, so x to the 9th. I feel like I just did that. Y squared, and that's y squared, so y to the 4th, and z squared, z to the 4th. Okay, this is really fun. Alrighty then, so -12 x to the 9th y to the fourth and z to the fourth. Okay, please, did I type that all right? Yes. Okay, we're going to end the lesson there. So that's it for today, or, for this lesson.